Alright, so we're back with yet another boss event. This one, I guess, kind of interesting. So you can see here, Resort Medium Standard 100 Lives, 1000 starting cash. That's always a good sign for interesting boss events. If you go look at heroes, Benjamin is not allowed. Let me just choose her. What's also, again, another good sign for interesting boss. You go look at the rules, we have increased balloon speed, double mob speed, 2.5 times boss speed. As you can see, only 2 Paragons. That's going to be quite a challenge. Now, if you go look, as you can see, Dart Monkey is banned. Ace Paragon is also banned, so that's going to be pretty tough to go do this Ace. And so as you can look, yeah, you know, general stuff is banned. I think like Glue is also banned, which is a bit interesting. But yeah, pretty interesting boss event. I did want to challenge myself, as I don't think this will be too difficult, but every time I say that, I end up kind of regretting it later on. But anyways, I'm actually going to start with the farm round 1 just because I can. So I did want to challenge myself by trying out the Engineer Paragon. I really only tried it out when like Engineer Paragon first dropped, and I was kind of just like, it's alright. I was kind of like a lukewarm reception towards it. I feel like that's a bit kind of unfair to it. I really only used it like once and didn't really touch it ever since. And so I kind of wanted to kind of, you know, give Engineer a shot to kind of redeem itself. I do like the Engineer. It's my favorite tile of the entire game. It's why it's my channel PFP. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of try the Engineer Paragon, see if it's like as kind of as bad as I thought it was. I was definitely kind of underwhelmed with the fact that Engineer Paragon is a support Paragon, but yet doesn't really do any support, has no supporting options. While it technically does overclock itself, that ability I feel like is kind of useless because it's too little too late. It takes way too long to actually get it up going to where you'd actually need to get like dozens of rounds beforehand before you can actually get the full power of Engineer Paragon, which you don't have for bosses. So that was kind of a strange decision by Ninja Kiwi there. Now I am kind of hoping and praying that Engineer Paragon is going to be strong enough here. I'm not really sure what other Paragon I want to go for. I'm thinking it might be Ninja and Engie, because I think those are the two strongest options we have. Sure, like, you know, Wizard exists, but the thing about Wizard is that it's not too strong unless you use the Metamorphosis ability. And so we're not going to be too worried about that. And so I really feel like the Wizard would only be useful if it's combined with like Submarine for reduced cooldowns. The only problem with that is, you know, that would be 2 of my 2 Paragons, so I wouldn't have space for Engineer. Also, I just realized right now that Boat is also banned for this week. I was thinking I probably should get favorite trades down, but I just realized favorite trade's not here for this week. I mean, it's fine. It's like a quality of life thing. Well, I guess not really quality of life. It's nice to have, but it's not really necessary for farming. Now, I do kind of wonder if it's ever worth going for like a Monkey City just to kind of give this guy extra cash per pop. I'm thinking probably not, but I guess it'd be something to think about. So kind of going for standard stuff here. They didn't ban Sniper, so Sniper is always good. And for ceramics, actually let me get Adora down just because I don't know where to get her. Maybe here-ish, I don't know, I guess. Doesn't really matter where. Actually, right here, that's fine. She's not here for damage, just to kind of buff VTSG, which I think we'll have to maybe get later on, as it's 2-5 times HP Bluenaries. Anyways, how about Ring of Fire? Ring of Fire is pretty good pierce. Let's see if this works. And then just to maybe speed this up maybe a little bit, I could always get a Sticky Bomb. I do have the funds to go for that. Just to pop this guy down a little bit faster. And I think Ring of Fire just barely has enough pierce here, but it's not really looking too good. I can't really get any other space because I got Boomerang down there. Let me retry. Let me restart. So here's what I'm thinking: Ice Shards and Ring of Fire. Surely this can work. I'm gonna be surprised if it can't. And then I don't think I'll go for Sticky Bomb. I think it's not really needed. So I guess I'll go for my thing. My BRF whenever Lunaries pops. Yeah, so that's definitely a lot better with Ring of Fire and Ice Shards on the field. So perfect. And I guess if we ever do unintentionally leak, what that does mean we do get extra attack speed on this guy. Let me get Jungle Drums just for more attack speed. We somehow ended up leaking lives, which is kind of surprising. I thought Shards and Ring of Fire would have been enough here. Actually, we're leaking a lot. Sell this, go for you. Middle path has more pierce, so I'll go for that. We just want to proc eye shards as much as we can. Surely this will be enough now. Yeah, it should absolutely get melted. Nice, nice. Hopefully we can beat this guy before 45 comes in. I would like to have like a nice 15 rounds of farming, which I think is good enough, more than enough time. The last Turmeric Wave, bit scary, but we managed to clutch up. Alright, round 45, let me sell, sell, go for you. Overclock immediately. Alright, let's get these guys down. And then for mob defense, I mean, I could maybe go for a... If I want to go all in on Sentry, I could, or Engineer Paragon, I could just go for this. And then just hope that this guy can solo like all, I was gonna say all camos, but like all Moabs. Alright, so let me put my thing here. I think this is a good spot. Get under the village. And we should have enough for Mad, 112,000. That's not a whole lot of cash now that I think about it. That's not enough to afford Ultra Boost and Banana Essential, but hopefully it's fine. We hopefully don't need it immediately. But I think I will commit to just Druid and MAD, so I guess let's just go for it. And then I think this should work, even with increased HP. And so I guess while that's going, I can't really do much. I would spam more BRS, but I feel like it's better to just kind of save for Ban Essential at the moment. Let me just get this guy on strong so he can actually do more damage. And I should be using Mad's Gorgon Storm whenever it's kind of off cooldown. Alright, so last skull here. I guess we'll beat it around in 5 rounds. It's kind of the same as tier 1. 15 rounds I think should be more than enough time. Let's get this guy, and then we can't, I don't want to save up for Ultra Boost at the moment. I'll just go for more BRFs. I think it's better to do this. Now I would go for triple XL trap. The only thing about that is it's kind of expensive. It's like, yeah, 48,000. I don't feel comfortable saving up for that right now, even though that would help me get pops on this guy, as well as cash generation. I think I'll worry about that a bit later down the line. So I've decided to stop farming now. I think this is more than enough, or hopefully more than enough, as there's only like kind of 5 rounds left until Blinarius rolls in. So hopefully I didn't end up screwing myself. Tier 3. Also, seems that we are struggling against 75 here. Alright, hopefully we're fine. Ball of Light should hopefully help out with this last BP. Perfect. Man, really trying to solo with only like Sentry Experts, not really looking too hot. And it seems that we're not actually going to be able to afford whatchamacallit in time. As like there's only like 3 rounds left, we have like 102,000. I don't even have like all tier 5s on screen yet. I could always wait like maybe like 1 or 2 rounds. But ideally I don't really want to. It might require a restart. I'll kind of wait to see where the money's at before I declare restarting. Okay, so I decided to kind of restart from round 60 because I think that's kind of where we might have fell off here. So I'm thinking if I can skip the Spirit of the Forest, I think that would honestly be better. As Matt can pop down all the BFBs just fine, we just need to deal with the ceramic insides, which is going to be quite a lot. So what do I want to do for that? I was thinking Energizer, but Energizer's the same cost. Century Champion, definitely no. Glaive Lord, again, same cost. It would get pops, but I think Glaive Lord costs the same amount as... I mean, it's slightly cheaper, but I guess it could probably work. Then let me actually untech bot the farm, and then tech bot, and then overclock the Mad, just so we beat Blinarius a little bit faster. Yeah, it's definitely a lot faster. Okay, so overclocking Mad was probably the move here. I don't know if it would still make too much of a difference because we're probably going to beat this by the end of 63, which would give me, I guess, maybe an extra 2 rounds of farming. And so I'm thinking I could probably change up by trying to save for Ultra Boost. I don't know when I want to do that though, or when it's worth going for. Maybe when like there's 10 rounds left, I can get Ultra Boost up. I feel like doing that, you're pausing getting like a lot of BRFs in exchange for Ultra Boost. I'm not really sure if like 1 Ultra Boost would make up for all this BRFs you lose, because it still takes a while to actually get all 10 stacks on this guy. You know, I think I'll save it for Ultra Boost now and then hope and pray that this is end up being a bad decision. If it ends up not working out, I'll probably just kind of restart from the beginning. Then optimize a little bit. Probably could have went for Monkey City in the beginning. I did have a lot of extra cash to kind of spare. So we definitely have significantly less farms than we were here before, but we have Ultra Boost. Now I could probably try to optimize a little bit more by Ultra Boosting multiple farms, since Ultra Boost now does have more uptime on tier 4 and 5. I think it's like full uptime now, which is pretty cool. But it's pretty annoying to kind of do, since you have to constantly keep overclocking multiple farms. Yeah, dividing on tier 5 is kind of like way off. I think it's just better to just kind of restart this point, optimize early game a little bit more. So I'm going to start down with farm first, but I guess I'll see you guys back with tier 3. Alright, so this time we have a Monkey City, or Monkey Town I should say. I got that like on like round 39, just like kind of barely just in time. But anyways, after selling everything we have 30k, guess that's decent enough. And so what I'm going to do, going to get Elite Defender. I could buy Monkey City, but I only have like a few K left. And so I think I probably need something better than what I did last time. Actually, let me get a door down just because. 4,800, I think that is enough to be able to kind of afford stuff. Not really sure actually what I want to do for this ceramic cluster yet. You know, I do Blunaria so often, but each and every time I seem to kind of forget at each time what I actually end up doing for the ceramics. And I'm going to get Recursive Cluster because why not? Even though Cluster did get nerfed unfortunately, so it can't actually pop black balloons anymore. I still think it's probably decent. I just need to pop down the Ceramic Wave, and then Ring of Fire can hopefully clutch up these Zebra Insides. Ooh, it is stressful because we're kind of leaking. It's kind of hard to see. This is a pretty bad map for bossing because you can't actually see because Lunarius is in the way. Alright, sell you, sell you, sell you. Let's go for this thing. Now I believe this is kind of the same thing we had last time, minus the overclock. Okay, so this run is definitely looking a lot better. We have definitely a lot more income. I kind of do feel it. Gotta get this kind of guy up to kind of the last central market. I guess the Monkey City did do some stuff, so I guess that's good. Okay, so how much do we have now? I feel like this is kind of about the same, but I guess it's fine. I could always sell these guys. I don't really plan on using them any longer. And what did I even do for... I did Glaive Lord. Right. Also, I probably should have got Adora down earlier, but I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to get level 20 Adora eventually. So I am kind of hoping that with this extra money, we are able to afford Banana Central and whatchamacallit at the same time. I think that's going to be pretty huge. Alright, so we should be bursting him down pretty quickly now. Actually, I think we might be able to. So I can afford Ultra Boost in the middle of this, I believe, before Blunaris dies. So that's going to be pretty huge. Yeah, I can get it right now, which is perfect. And hopefully after selling Mad, after selling Mad and Glaive Lord, we don't actually have enough. Oh, now I think about it. Oof, maybe not the smartest decision, but oh well. Okay, so let me actually untech bot this guy. And then we can start ultra boosting the thing. Yeah, so even after selling mana and everything, let me just pop this F mode. Yeah, I think after even selling like MAD, we're so close though. We are pretty close. Okay, I had to sell that, but is it worth it? I mean, we have Banana Central a lot earlier, but we have like no money for defense right now. So let me just see if I can do whatever. What comes out in this round? I mean, we do make money mid-round thanks to this guy, but it's not looking too good regardless. Yeah, we definitely have a lot more money. I think I still might have to either sell or wait a bit. I would prefer to wait instead of selling. Selling does lose me money, but looking at the money here, it seems that we are going to be pretty close. So definitely going to be a lot better. And then this is kind of hoping and praying that Boomerang actually works. I mean, if Dart can work, I don't see why Boomerang can't. Boomerang is stronger. Even though Dart Monkeys use like degree 30, I think degree 1 Boomerang is still stronger than degree 30 Dart. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's true. I'm just kind of making a guess. Yeah, so we are pretty close. I think I might just end up waiting. I don't see a point in selling right now. Because I mean, like, we're basically there. There it is. I'll just invest all money because why not? Not like it make too much difference. And so Glaive Lord can, or Glaive Dominant, I should say, is able to solo 2 million just fine, so I can just freely farm. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get triple XL just to help out with income. I will get Century Champion, although Century Champion's not going to be doing a whole lot, even though I do like this guy. It is kind of weak, but I guess we'll just kind of make do with it. But before I get any more stuff down, let me just kind of max out the farms. Just get as much income as I can. Do want to get as many pops as I can on the Engineer. I think I will commit to just Engineer and Ninja, and then VTSG if I need it. Alright, so I don't have as much money as I would have thought I would. Only have like 1.6 million, I say only, but would have preferred better. I'm going to keep the Century Champion around just for kind of extra damage, and then I might have to sell some farms for just kind of general space for Ninja. Because Ninja, I'm gonna have to kind of go all in. I'm going to like invest all the money that I can into this guy, since I don't plan on selling him, keeping around for tier 5. So like degree 70 would be nice. But I mean, since we have like no pops on the Ninja, and we are kind of limited for space, we might not be able to do that. Okay, so let's see how much Ascended Shadow is. 51. Do I take that? I think I will just play and see how it is, and if it's good, then I guess I'll keep it, see how fast it is. But if it's not, then I'll try to, and I'll sell a bit more just to hopefully have a little bit more space for stuff. I mean, the Sticky Bomb, as you can see here, is putting in some work, so that's always a good sign to see. Yeah, so this does work pretty easily. That's a good sign, good sign. Hopefully Engineer can boost DPS quite a lot, but I guess if not, you know, Ninja is our fallback tower. Okay, so degree 51, I guess is fine, even though I would have liked 60 or higher would have been great, but seeing as we got no pops on the Ninja, not really a whole lot I could do. Now hopefully Ninja doesn't end up being like kind of the star of the show and end up like out DPSing Engineer Paragon, but that might be end up being the case. Alright, so let's see what Degree Master Builder is. Sacrificing literally all my money. Yeah, I didn't get to see in time. 68. Not really too much higher than Ninja, but I guess it's fine. I can't really place down these things in time, so I guess it's fine. But 40 million, let's go. Hopefully this is enough. Now this one's gonna be kind of useless since I don't really feel like microing. Okay, so things aren't arranged yet, so I guess I'll just put this guy, I think here is fine. Then this one, the Moab Missile, put it like here. And hopefully that's enough. I think it might be, but I mean, DPS is not really kind of as fast as I thought it would be. This might just be a photo finish type thing since Lunarius is 2x speed here. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should have been putting it in a better spot because I could realize that Engineer Paragon does have the kind of little explosion thing going on for it. So let me do that. Although it's kind of hard to tell if it's actually like doing anything just because I don't really feel like the explosion does. I won't really say it doesn't do a whole lot, but it's just kind of doesn't really do a whole lot of HP. Yeah, I don't really feel like it's doing anything, so I guess I just won't worry about it. But yeah, but the only problem is that Lunarius is going to get out of range once he loops back around for the 3rd time. So I guess that 2x speed really does kind of come into play here. And we're only going to be like halfway by that time. Yeah, so Lunarius is going to be out of range now, so hopefully we can burst down the thing in time. I'm going to hopefully micro this thing. And we have like 2 skulls left. I mean, thankfully, Ninja is kind of pseudo infinite range, and also the sentries can also do damage. So it's really going to be kind of the bad insides that worry me. Hopefully I don't end up having to sell Ninja for like, let's say, Magus Perfectus. Also beat these bads here, please. Thank you. Yeah, kind of, this is definitely going to be a photo finish moment here. We have 1 skull. Hopefully we can pop this before Lunarius gets too close to the exits, as we do need some time to beat bads at this point. Also, rounds I feel like are going quite fast. It's round 130 already. Okay, so are we good here? No, we are not. Okay. But this is definitely a lot worse than with Ninja on the field. Hold on, let me drain because I need to do that, and then we do that. Yeah, this is definitely a lot worse than with Magus on the field, but Metamorphosis up now, and then this time it actually messed up the timing, so we'll have that. Yeah, look at that. With Metamorphosis up, you know, absolutely shredding the boss, but without it up, it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna call this run bust. It's like worse than the first time. So I'm going to keep around Ninja and then replace Ninja with Magus. I know it might sound weird, but I'm like fully confident that Magus and Ninja could easily do this. Okay, let's sacrifice all the money here, and then I didn't see what degree it was. You know, I don't really feel like going back to get one extra degree. Alright, so let's just do kind of standard stuff. Let's drain. And then drain, please. Thank you. Let's use this. Let's drain again, because Metamorphosis is about to come up, so I want to have full uptime on that. Let's use Metamorphosis now, and then we'll absolutely shredding, as you can see here, whenever it's active, so it's perfect. Yeah, so I'm pretty confident that Magus and Ninja can do this. We're already like halfway there, and Bloonarius hasn't actually like fully exited the range. And so hopefully we can actually get one more Metamorphosis off, because one more Metamorphosis I think might be able to finish this. So let me drain now. Hold on. Drain, please. And then Metamorphosis again. And then boom, we're shredding. I don't think this last Metamorphosis is going to finish it off, but it's going to be pretty close, yeah. So hopefully we'll have time. We can actually pop the last skull before Bloonarius actually gets out of range. Let me use this, because why not? Get that nice DOT. And then I guess we don't really need to drain anymore, so we pop the last skull. So we're gonna beat this, and then we'll have Metamorphosis up by the time Bloonarius kind of loops around. Let me just use this because bads were kind of scary, and I think we can drain enough so that way we'll have enough mana by the time Bloonarius comes back, or we could just pop Bloonarius like straight up by the time he even gets here. We don't even need anything. But yeah, Engineer Paragon is still, I feel like, disappointing. I definitely feel like it needs some damage buffs because I just feel like it's not that good. Maybe for like ranked bossing, but it's just like here, it's still like based off like my initial impression, it's still just bad. It's still just a terrible Paragon. And it kind of says something when I'm saying like, you know, Magus is better than NG Gun. Maybe I'm just using it wrong, or I'm just not too familiar, but I just don't feel like, I just feel like Master Builder has overall just been pretty disappointing, which is kind of unfortunate because I do love Engineer, but it's just Master Builder, man. It's just pretty bad. How can you reference the Lego Movie, but yet have that reference to Lego Movie be terrible? Come on now.